Hello everybody, so today is the start of our silage campaign for 2020. It is Saturday the 9th of May and it's lovely, warm and sunny, but unfortunately the warm bit is not going to stay. It's going to get cold for the next few days, but we're carrying on anyway. We're cutting in some glorious sunshine. So this is what we're starting to cut. Mower's just on the headland, first field, so it's some lovely crops of grass. We've done really well, quite early in the season really, so they're going to join nicely in this sunny weather. It's a little bit of breeze today. so here we go, first load of grass going up. So we'll 1000 RPM on the PTO, stick her in gear. Get her up to speed, and then we will select our preset so that we can go there every time, nice and easy. Okay, so we have got our, what we'll do, we'll just select blades on our control box, just pressurise the blades, make sure they're up to cut properly. Select the pickup. Drop the pickup down to start picking up. And there was the first grass bubbling up inside. So this here is one of our wetter fields. It would have spent most of the winter not underwater, but waterlogged. In this area here, you can see it's not looking very special, but it's dried up nicely now. We're not making a mess. We can get on. It's not unknown for us to have to cut this field crossways at the bottom, so we're turning. The edges are a bit drier than the middle bit, so it's not unknown for us to have to cut it a different way. But we're all right this time. These wagons is when there's not much here, and this is kind of the last swap towards the headland. You can fairly get on, get some through it, but when you're in a better swap you do slow down a bit. Lump on the end there, don't want to ram that in too fast and have a blockage. We already have one today. Fortunately it was right at the end, at the end of the load. So I just went back to the yard, and while it was tipping out, if you drop the knives out, that kind of frees the blockage, and just turn and put the rotor in gear, push it up into the body. And then you ain't got to get out, so you don't have to get out to sort it out kind of a job. So you just drop the knives down, clear the blockage, put the knives back up in, and then you can go on again. Because the load was full up, it probably wouldn't have started again, so I had to wait until it was empty, because it's not a shear bolt on the rotor, it's kind of a dog clutch kind of an arrangement that just kicks out when it's overloaded. Some of the newer or the bigger wagons will have a self-loading system on, whereby when you get enough material building up at the front, it puts the bed into motion to make a bit more room. We don't have that on this. We just wait till at the front of the machine there's like a canvas lid, and when that builds up in there, just pull it back a little bit. And then it builds up again. get in, the more volume you can put in. If you put too much in and it's too wet and heavy, it doesn't come out very well. But already had one blockage, well, not a blockage, but a difficult unloading. And it was the first headland swath on this field. It could have been a bit damper. I could have put too much in. We struggled a bit to get it. Sort of dug away a little bit inside, and then we discovered the return pipe on the hydraulic for the bed motor had actually popped out. So that's obviously why it wasn't unloaded. Just a bit frustrating when we've been fiddling for a little while to get it out, and then we discovered it was only because of that. But as it was the return line, we're not sure what made it pop out. Moving on again. I can get to the end of this swath, that would be us filled up. Okay, so here you can see the marked difference, the size of the swath once we get into the bit that was wet. You can certainly see difference in yield. Right, so we're getting on quite nicely now. We've done one field. We're now crossing over to the second one. There's probably 2 loads left in the second field. But it's just got something I need to say. So it was last week I had a day when all of a sudden the subscriber count on the channel shot up and I couldn't work out what was going on. You know, where were they all coming from? And it turns out in the evening I got a message, a comment on a video, previous video, that said there's a gentleman with a channel and he'd given me a recommendation that people should come and check it out. And that guy was a gentleman by the name of Daggerwin, and he is quite big in the farm simulator world. You know, that's his channel. He does the old farm simulator thingy. And in that video, he had bought himself one of these tractors, which is a very good move, because they are quite good. And yeah, so during this video, once he bought his tractor and he went bale chasing with it, and he recommended that people come and have a look. If they wanted to see one of these tractors in real life, they should come and check out this channel. And clearly a lot of you did, so thank you very much for coming to all those new subscribers. And I guess I've got to return the favour and say that if you haven't been over to Daggerwin, I'm sure most of you do anyway, so I know he's very popular, go and have a look and leave me a little comment. I know the farm simulator game is very popular amongst farmers and others, I'm sure. And I have myself had one little go on it. Wasn't very successful. But I was driving, we were harvesting wheat, I think it was, and I was a little bit cheesed off. Because I wasn't aware that when I was probably doing something wrong, but when the way I was playing it, I had to drive the trailer and we had to hire somebody to drive the combine, and I wasn't very impressed by that. I figured if it was my combine, I would be driving it and somebody else would be on the trailer. But whether that's the way it's meant to be or whether I was doing something wrong, I don't know. But that's how it happened. But I was driving an old green Hurdyman. Yeah, so the old-fashioned shape ones. It was alright, but it wasn't my, you know, so I didn't really get into it. So I kind of never went back to it again. So we're pushing along quite nicely. And this was cut, so this was cut Saturday. You've seen the mower right at the start of the video. Today's Monday, so we left it down for a day or 2 days because we needed it dry. And it's on and off sunny at the minute, but it's very, very windy. So it was cut in the sunshine, which we need. We need the sunshine to make the sugar rise up in the plant. And then when we cut it, obviously the sugar stays there, and as it dries, as the water evaporates, it concentrates the sugar and makes it a better feed. So the sun did a little bit of drying, but also we've got the wind, and it is drying it very nicely. Grain conditions are good, and grass yields so far seem to be pretty good. We haven't got into really productive fields yet. We're just doing the first 2 fields are permanent pasture. So when we get into the lays after these 2, we should be getting a bit higher yield. But things are quite, the yields are pleasing so far, so that's good, happy with that. Right, we're just approaching, getting on for full now. I was hoping to get halfway down this swath, and that would have got the rest of it into the final load. But I think that's going to be it. Might be a tight squeeze to get the rest in the final load, and we'll see how we go. So we're just on a little short haul at the minute. We're quite close to the yard, so it's not too much running about. The running about is a downfall of these wagons. Obviously when you're hauling, you're not cutting, you're not chopping. But it is a big saving in manpower. I mean, if you had a forager and some trailers, obviously the forager is chopping all the time, but then you need a lot more people driving and a lot more machines to keep that ferrying backwards and forwards to the clamp. So we're just back to the clamp now. Just gonna reverse in and tip off. Select the tailgate button on the box. And then pull the lever to open the door. Put the bed in. Fire it out. Well, I'm not sure if I'll quite go on this one or not. And off for the next. Right, so we're into day 2 now. Hopefully out there you can see the rake. Didn't get any footage of the rake yesterday. I'm hoping later on to have a bit of outside footage of me and the wagon and the rake on working. Brother's going to come and drive the camera, so hopefully, if that doesn't work out, that might be the only footage of rake you get. just something I want to draw your attention to while we're plodding up down. Some of you might have noticed over the last couple of weeks, we have had, down in our little corner, we're not sure, I think it's that corner, I might be over there, I think it's that corner, I'm not sure where it goes. We have a little logo. So for a long time I just had the YouTube button, whereby if you could press on that, you could subscribe by pressing that little YouTube button. Well, now I've got a pretty little logo been designed for me. And that's now replaced the logo down in the corner. So I always knew, I knew I wanted a logo quite some time ago, and I knew how I wanted it to look, somewhere rough. But I'm no good at drawing. I can't create that kind of thing. That's not my my forte, or it's just not something I can do. But fortunately, my lovely girlfriend Alison, she's into that kind of thing. She can do the arty kind of stuff. And I said to her I wanted a cow's face, and the C and the D of Cow Farmer Dan, I wanted it to be the cow's ears, and the F would be in the centre, of like the pattern on the cow's face. So she created that for me, and she did quite a few playing around with different typefaces and putting the different bits of writing on it. So I was really pleased with the one she created, and that's the one we chose. It's always in a little corner now. So that's where that's come from. I'm really pleased with the way it turned out, given how I only said, the very basics of what I wanted. But I think it's great, it's really good. So this field we're in now, this is where we did the slitting back in February. And then we did the slurry the next day, which was videos that would come out, they both come out in February. And if you want to watch those videos, you haven't already seen them, go back through the back catalogue and have a look. Right, so I hope you enjoyed this video. And this is actually going to be part one of kind of a two-part silage video. Because what we're doing at the end of the week, we have got a contractor booked to come in and clear everything else. Do about 100 acres. So we'll be able to come back and watch this kind of the second part with some bigger machines that we're not doing. Well, we'll be doing our own mowing and our own raking, but all the picking up and the clamping will be done by the contractor. So thank you very much for watching. Come back soon and watch part two, and we will see you in part two.